Howdy, howdy, howdy. Happy to be here and happy you're here with me. And if you're new here, I hope you enjoy this content and will subscribe. Okay, so today we're going to talk about everything I crocheted for the whole month of April. Well, from event to event. Tomorrow is my event. So, from the last event to this one. Alright. And, yeah, I always have high expectations in my head of exactly how much I'm going to be able to get done, which of course I never can meet that goal. It's just, I always put so much pressure on myself to get a certain amount done, and I fail every single time. So I always had this feeling like I didn't do enough. And I know that's probably not true, but you know, mind plays tricks on you. Okay, so first thing, I have my tablet here and my little cheat sheet of what I did all month long. Okay, so when I was at my last event, I picked up a custom order from another vendor who is a food vendor, and they do French fries, loaded French fries, you know. And so they asked me to do a loaded French fry basket, and so that's what I did. And I don't know if you can see it. There we go. And I thought it came out really great, and the guy who I sent him the picture told him, you know, how it came out, and he loved it. And he said he was going to tell his wife about it, and we'll schedule a pickup because they already prepaid for it. And I haven't heard from them since. So it's just going to sit here waiting to see if they actually do want it. So we'll see. That was the very first thing I did. Okay, and I think I told you about the cactus that I did, and I put the link in that last video for it. And it's not exactly that pattern because I haven't seen that pattern, but I have seen the finished product, and of course I did my own little thing with it. And so yeah, here is what I was talking about. This cactus, last event and the event before that, I made one, I put it on the shelf, not even 30 minutes it was sold. And then the next event I made one, put it on the shelf, boom, it sold. So yeah, I made 3 this time, 1 with a purple flower and 2 with the peach flower. And so yeah, it's just a simple cactus with a flower, and apparently my people out here in my neck of the woods really like these. So I have 3 for this coming event, and I'm really excited about that because that's a really easy pattern. It's easy to do while watching TV, you know. It's just really easy. I mean, you don't even have to take a pattern with you. Boom, bam, done. Yeah. Okay, and of course I'm always running out of possums, and the possums that I was making, they're about this big, and that's a lot of work for a little bitty possum. And I was selling them at $15 a piece, and I had already jacked that price up from $10 a piece. And so I decided to change yarns, not the pattern. Oh, and by the way, I did go in and alter the pattern to make it a no-sew pattern. So you're crocheting the feet on in specific spots and the ears on in specific spots. So that it's a 100% no-sew pattern, except for this little piece right here in just embroidering that little piece on. Super easy. But yeah, and anyway, so I enlarged it by using Bernat Baby Bear. Yeah, not Bernat. I'm sorry. What is it? Oh, Big Twist Baby Bear. That's it. Boy, my brain is gone. Anyway, I managed to get 6 of these enlarged versions done, and I'm not quite sure if I'm going to go up on the price, maybe from 15 to 18. Maybe. We'll see. I haven't made up my mind yet. And so yeah, I got 6 of those done. So next up is, these are not in particular order. I mean, I do have it written down in order, but it would just be a jumbled mess because I did like one possum on this day and then one possum a week later, you know. So I was like, no, we'll just go in category instead of day by day. And I got 2 Stingrays. These are a free pattern on the website. I got 2 of those done because I sold 2 at the last market. And oh, by the way, that possum pattern is a free pattern on the website as well. So I really wanted to get some sharks. I've been asked many times about doing sharks. And I purchased this pattern, and needless to say, I was not at all. It had the dorsal fin, and I was like, this is just driving me crazy. Look at the arms. They like go up on one side and down on the other side, and the tail is weird, and the dorsal fin was weird as well. So I don't know what it's going to be, but boy, that was aggravating. So I was like, throw that away. But no, I'll put it in a little $5 bin. See if somebody wants it. Maybe they'll think it's a manatee or a dolphin or something, or a fish. I don't know. But yeah, I was not happy with that at all. And so I moved on to a great pattern by Knotting Hook Crochet, and her dragon pattern. Okay, so here we go. I did not do all the details that she did on hers. I just left it kind of plain, but whew, he's so cute. All right, here's my dragon. I made him in the there I go again, in the Big Twist Baby Bear yarns, and he is just adorable. I did not do the spine because I'm lazy, and I did not do the chest lines or the toe lines, but even without all that, it is absolutely adorable, and that is on her Etsy page, and well worth it. Well worth it. Loved it. So go check that out. I'll put a link down in the description because well worth your money. Alright. And then we moved on to the dinosaur phase. Well, we had dragons, so we had to go to dinosaurs. So I increased my pattern. Well, I didn't increase the pattern, I just did it in Posh with a K-hook, which for me is okay. most people would use like something smaller because, you know, I'm a very tight crocheter, so somebody else would use something smaller. But I managed to get 5 of these dinosaurs, brontosauruses, done. And there's the mint. And here is a pink. But yeah, I finally got some of these done. It's been a long time since I've done the brontosauruses in my shop. And so I'm happy that I got those done. And the Brontosaurus pattern is on my website. And I will be working on getting that updated for more common yarns. That's an older pattern, so we're going to try to update that for some more common yarns. Okay, and then I did the Triceratops. Now, when I first did the Brontosaurus and the Triceratops patterns, they were in just Chanel, so they were really small. Like the whole body of this was about the size of half of this body. So with the Posh and a K-hook for me, it nearly doubled the size, and I really love the size of it because you know, something more for kids to grasp onto. And I'm definitely going to increase the price. When I had those in my shop at the Just Chanel size, I had them for $10, you know. So that's definitely not going to be the case with this Posh. And so anyway, I managed to get 5 of those done as well, with the mint and the pink. Come here, baby pink. There we go. I love that in the pink. The pink and the orange are probably my favorites. I don't know. It's hard to say. I like the blue too. But, yeah, those are all on my website, and I eventually will get those patterns updated with more common yarns and better pictures for sure. Especially the Brontosaurus pattern. The pictures that I have in there just are not good. It's been a long time since I've been into that pattern, and I was like, oh, my quality is much better nowadays, so I need to update that pattern. Alright, and I'll be back with the second half of all of this stuff. Alright, I'm back. Okay, where was I? Okay, so here we go. Which one are we gonna do? All right, I got one of my sea turtles done, and of course I love that combination of this Bernat blanket seafoam and the multicolor that goes, I can't think of the name of it. But anyway, I made this sea turtle as well as this land turtle. And these are both patterns on my website. Matter of fact, just to let you know, this pattern is being altered, and it is going to have the small, medium, and large patterns available all together. So this is the large, well, my version of large. I've seen larger. Those are more like jumbos. But anyway, this is my large. And this is medium. And the ones I was doing before are small. I had one out to show for comparison, but I must have put it away. But it's definitely a lot smaller. Like the head barely is right here. You know, so it's a whole lot smaller. But anyway, so I managed to get 6 of these turtles done, which of course I cannot keep in my shop all the time. I am running out of turtles. They go so quickly. And of course, it's always a struggle to come up with the good color combinations, you know. You got girly ones and you got boy ones, and it's just always a struggle to come up with color combinations, but it's always, I guess, in a way, fun as well, because they're never boring. And anyway, we got 6 of these turtles done and ready to go. And I'm trying to find a place to put them so I can work on something else. Alright, and so yeah, the sea turtle pattern is in alterations right now, and so expect that sometime this month. I am not going to give you a timeline because Lord knows I will probably not make that timeline. I am forever bad at keeping myself online here. Alright, and we got 3 of my, I can't even hold them, they're like slippery. Here we go. Looks like a little ice cream cone, big giant ice cream cone. No, I'm just kidding. But just some little octos, and that is a fruit pattern on my website. What makes him different than other people's? I have no idea. I just knew I had to have an octopus pattern on the website, so there you go. He's a cutie. Alright. The reason why I said I have no idea is because I usually don't go venturing into other people's patterns. I just usually stick to my own brain and do whatever comes to me, you know. But, and that goes for this guy. I don't know why, because he's been sitting in the basket, but his nose got all bent out of shape. But, yep, that's my armadillo pattern. I haven't gotten around to changing the pattern, but I did make it a no-sew pattern. This is worked from this way out, and this is worked from this way out, and these are worked as you go. And so, yeah, it's a no-sew pattern. And I got so much to do. I need to work on all these patterns, right? Plus make stuff for markets. Okay, and this is not my pattern. Plushico. I do believe this pattern is from Plushico. And really cute squid pattern apparently has become very popular. This is my 3rd time making them, and they are selling. So that's a good one to put in your market. You can put this bigger size or smaller size. I have some smaller size ones that sell they sell okay, but the bigger ones seem to sell better than the smaller ones, at least in my area. I can't speak for other areas, but in my area, that seems to be the case. Okay, and then I managed to get some of my easy cats done. I miss doing easy cats. They're so cute. They're so cute. Hello. And just some basic colors. I didn't go crazy this time. Last time I added some like marbled colors, and yeah, it didn't really work out that great. So I just stuck with the basic colors. And we have a green one as well. And all of these yarns are, oh, what are they? Oh my goodness gracious. They're from Michael's. Home Slam, or I don't know. From Michael's. The Chanel yarn from Michael's. Okay. Anyway, and to finish off, we have two more items. We have my leggy froggies. I have not written up the pattern because it feels like a violation. Hers are, the original designer, her leggy frogs are much smaller and skinnier, and all I did was just enlarge it to my preference, and I changed the little hands and feet to bubbles instead of little fingers, just a bobble stitch right there. Anyway, so I mean, easy peasy. It's just like hers almost, but I haven't written it up because it just feels like it's not my pattern to write up. Does that make sense? Okay. Oh, we're not done. I still have a little bit more. I forgot. Okay, and then I did two cactus, little elephant and deer. These sold at my last market, so I'm just replenishing those, and these have been doing very well compared to what I thought. I thought maybe one. I figured I'd make 12 and sell them all year long until they're gone, maybe, if I was lucky. But no, they're actually selling, so that was surprising. Okay, and I'll be back. That wasn't long. Okay, and I have some other stuff here that I've been working on as well. Okay, so this is my owl pattern. This is Onica the owl. You can find her on my website. And I just enlarged the pattern by using the skinny Chanel from Michael's. It's loops and thread, actually, isn't it? Anyway, it's a skinny Chanel, double-stranded, and yeah, that's just a cute little owl pattern with her little little cute wings. It's kind of like a lacy wing, and so she is a new addition to my market. I haven't shown y'all her before, and I like I said, I want to try to get into some of my older patterns and update them with newer yarns. And so this Onica owl she's been with me a very long time. So yeah, she looks great in the new yarns. Absolutely great. And all right, so as I said earlier, I tried to do a shark pattern, right? And I was like, "Whoa," you know, I was extremely upset with that. And so and then I was like, I purchased a pattern. I purchased another pattern because I was like, I just don't have time to design something. So let me use somebody else's pattern. And I bought another pattern. And again, I like, what is going on here? So anyway, eventually, 5 hours later, I have my own shark pattern because I just could not handle two. I mean, I already purchased two patterns and neither one of them were working out for me. So there you go. I'm like, forget it. I guess I'm going to be doing a shark pattern because I just can't deal with it. Anyway, so here is my shark. I know this one looks like a whale, but you know, it's a blue shark and a gray shark. And so yeah, and these are a free pattern on the website, and I'm pretty proud of how they came out. I actually did 4 of them just to make sure I had that pattern just right, you know. So there you go, a free pattern on my website, brand new. And I've had several people ask for pigs. I have to say, I like pigs. I just am not a fan of crocheting a pig. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. I mean, they're pretty basic. I don't understand why I have such an aversion for making pigs. But, okay. So, based on, this is literally just a modification to my possum pattern. It is 100% no-sew pig. The feet are sewn in at specific spots. The ears are crocheted in at specific spots. And the tail is done at the last. So, there you go. We have a pig. I couldn't quite figure out which nose I liked best. So, I'm pretty sure it's this one. But, anyway, free pattern on my website. We have a pig. And of course, I made 3 pigs. And so, and this morning, I was playing around with some aliens. Like, I really need some $5 items that kids can just, you know, grab and say they paid for it themselves, you know, kind of thing. Because, got fuzzies. Okay. Alright. So anyway, cute little aliens to go in a $5 basket. Along with that little tiny, I don't know what it is, shark. Okay, and I'm saving the best for last. Because this is somebody else's pattern. And oh my god, is it awesome. Okay, this pattern is by Violets and Heather. And it is utterly amazing. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Oh my god. Look at that. Would you? OMG. That is so amazing. The only thing I did different was I made like a vine that went around the ears and came out and down the front and back around this other ear. That's the only thing that is different. I mean, oh my God, it is gorgeous. And then, of course, I had to make another one just a little bit bigger. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but it's just a little bit bigger. It's hard to see that they're bigger. But anyway, it is amazing pattern. Absolutely. If you love cow heads and you're into that rustic chic look, you know, absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. I love it. Love it. Alright. So, now we're at the end. We have done everything that I have crocheted from event to event, which started from the 8th to, what is tomorrow? The 4th. So, there you go. I do believe it was a total of 56 items. Yay me. 56 items in 1 month. I know for some people they can whip it out quick. I don't know how they do that. I'm just too old for that, I guess. I'm not a youngster anymore. But I do my best. Okay. Well, I'm glad you hung out here with me to the end. And I will see you after my market. Y'all have a great weekend and happy crocheting.